Déjame ser aquel a quien cuentes todos tus secretos, tu amigo fiel. Ya lo entendí, que no eres para mí. Olvida todo, yo sé que he perdido nuevamente. ¿Qué puedo hacer para que me perdones? Nuevamente tu amigo quiero ser. Nunca imaginé que tu amistad perdería al expresarte el amor que por ti yo sentía. Tal vez fue mi error, confundí tu ternura, despertando en mi vida una ilusión. Mi secreto será que te sigo queriendo. Prefiero tu amistad a que seas un recuerdo. Perdóname, déjame ser aquel a quien cuentes todos tus secretos, tu amigo fiel. Ya lo entendí, que no eres para mí. Olvida todo, yo sé que he perdido nuevamente. Tu amigo quiero ser. Tal vez fue mi error, confundí tu ternura, despertando en mi vida una ilusión. Mi secreto será que te sigo queriendo. Prefiero tu amistad a que seas un recuerdo. Perdóname, déjame ser aquel a quien cuentes todos tus secretos, tu amigo fiel. Ya lo entendí, que no eres para mí. Olvida todo, yo sé que he perdido nuevamente. Tu amigo quiero ser.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Kane, the original vocalist of the Cumbia Kings, and yo, stay right here. Get wacky on a Wednesday with my boy, Bumper. You know what time it is.
Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the Ville.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't be alarmed. That guy's my bodyguard. I know you see him on the screen. He's here to protect me. All right. Man, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, live from the studio here in San Antonio, Texas. You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 4.5 years or so, they always tell me, Bumper, January's slow for Tejano. there's not a lot going on. Man, you guys are in for a treat tonight, man. There is so much news. There's so much things to talk about in the Tejano music world. I'm ecstatic. For everybody joining us for the very first time, welcome to Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. We love that you're here with us, and we love to tell you that the show is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. The only thing we ask for you to do is like, subscribe, and share. And all our viewers watching on YouTube, man, them YouTube viewers, Eddie, they've been kicking our Facebookers behind, right? So un saludo to everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, where we try to bring you the best in La Onda Tejana. And tonight's no different, man. Tonight is no different. They've been here before, and they left. And to this day, that's just the buzz that they left with me. It's been with me. These three brothers come from they have music in their veins, ladies and gentlemen. If you sometimes, Eddie, you know what, Eddie, I think maybe we need to have a camera one day just running before the show starts, because these dudes are freaking magicians, right? They are absolutely magicians. But before I start, we got some people in the audience tonight here in the studio. I want to give a big hug. It's been a while that he's been here, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend from Victoria, Texas, man. A big hug, big shout out for my boy, Mr. Frank Salazar, baby. Where's Frank? I found him. He's here, baby. He's here in Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. And then another good friend of mine. You guys hear me talk about this radio app all the time, right? Hot Tejano, one of if not the best Tejano app radio station right now, hands down. The programming is just absolutely made. The sound is what really takes it, man. The sound. So if you guys haven't downloaded the app, Hot Tejano app, it's a white square app with the white flame on it. You can't miss it. So if you're in Washington, you're in Milwaukee, you're in Florida, you're in New York, we don't have Tejano music. We can't hear new music. Bullshit. Download the app. You can hear all the new music right there, the in-between music, and even the old music. So again, shout out to my good friend, Mr. Andrew Pulido, who's here, gracing us with his presence in the studio. And of course, I could not do the show without my boy, my partner in crime, Mr. Eddie, el producer Hernandez, bro. Eddie, give yourself a big yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Well, before I introduce my band, I want to take you back to wherever you were at the very first time you saw the movie Selena. Just take yourself right now, wherever you're at, think about the very first time you saw the movie Selena, and the very first part of the movie where the Dinos are playing, and they're playing the doo-wop music and they're jamming, right? And you're just like, what the hell? And then the lady, right? That's where the lady comes out and says, "Hey, queremos bailar, we want to dance," right? But it takes you back to that beautiful music that you heard are my guests this evening, right? And they've been all over the United States spreading love, spreading that Tejano culture. And they are one of the innovators in the last 2 or 3 years. These dudes have been doing a lot of things. We're going to talk about it, the show. So make sure you hang out with us here. Ladies and gentlemen, from Kingsville, Texas. All right? Y'all give it up for my homies, Vidal.
Sé muy bien lo que ahora sientes, mas no encuentras una forma sin decirme adiós, sin maltratarme el corazón. Sé muy bien lo que tú callas, que tu amor se fue un abismo, no hay que decirlo, amor. Mi corazón ya lo entendió. Estaré tranquilo a la hora de tu adiós. Me quedaré callado, en mí no habrá rencor, porque te irás, amor. Ya sé que nunca más vas a venir, no me lo tienes que explicar. No quiero verte triste, quiero estar solo. Ya sé que tu amor se terminó, por favor no llores, corazón. Por mí no te detengas, déjame solo ya sé. Eso.
Yeah, man, boy. Wow, I'm telling you, man, some 3-part harmonies you've never, you'll never hear. You'll never hear these 3-part harmonies. And the great thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that these guys play all the music that I really love, that I like. Right. Last time he blessed me with his own. Javier did a mix on his own, bro. You did the little oldies mix that he's done before live, where he talks about all the girls. It's super cool, man. I love it. But Vidal, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Bumper, for having us. Thank you for all the sponsors, everybody who's here, all the guys. I mean, we've known each other for quite some time, but
yes, sir.
It's always a blessing to come on, Bumper show and to just talk to the people, show what's happening, talk about the industry. So much has changed, and it's about working together and uniting, as we talked about before. And we're seeing a lot of that happen now. From previously, it wasn't like that. And now it's starting to take shape and take form because everyone knows that we're stronger together than separated.
No, for sure, man. And you know what? The industry is not as big as some people think. It really isn't. Like the Hano industry is not as big as people think. And it's funny you say that, man, because I literally just had this conversation with the gentleman who's here tonight as a guest. Me and Andrew were just talking about this like 3 days ago or 2 days ago about, Tejanos helping Tejanos and spreading our cultura and our love for the music however we can, whether it's through festivals, whether it's through bailes, whatever the case may be. But you know what, guys? I am so glad you're here. I would like for you guys to introduce yourselves personally.
Okay, my name's Javier Vidal. I'm the lead singer to Grupo Vidal, bajo player. So it's a pleasure to be here.
My name is Danny Vidal. I'm the bass singer and the bass player. I'm Ronnie Vidal. I'm the oldest of the brothers. No, I'm not the dad. I'm the oldest brother.
Security guard.
And it's great to be here.
He's Bumper security guard.
Hey, Ron, you're the security guy, bro.
There you go.
Hey, Vato, in the video, dude, that's why everybody was parting ways, dude. Not because he was carrying a guitar case. Hombre, bicho, Vato looked like he was ready. Like, you better get out of my way, man. So you guys come from Brahma country, right? Kingsville, Texas.
Yes, Brahmas, Kingsville, La Quinena, Running W, the King Ranch, right?
The Running W.
So born and raised, listening to at first puro pop and puro rock, and then once we got a little bit older, we started getting into the old LPs of Bernal and stuff like that back in the day. So we got some roots there. Yeah.
So the last time these guys were here, they played a little bit of Conjunto Bernal. That was just absolutely out of this world. And not only that, before they left, they let me hear some stuff that they were working on.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you guys put those songs together, dude, made the hair on my arm stand up because, dude, it was hard to tell that it was just like listening to Conjunto Bernal way back then. You know what I'm saying? Like the little snap, crackle, and popping in there, all of that was in there, dude. It's cool. You guys got to check it out.
It's coming soon, bro. Actually, we waited to put it out on vinyl.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought.
No. It's all good. We're already talking about it. Estamos hablando de eso.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
It's all good.
So guys, again, welcome to the show, man. And I'm really, I've had the chance to see you guys work in the studio. I've had you guys here.
That's right.
And I always tell people, like, it's really awesome to see musicians in their realm. It's awesome. Like if you ever watch TikTok, like I'm one of those dudes that, like, if somebody's working on a piece of wood, like doing something, like making something, I'm intrigued, dude. Like I'm gonna watch that 3-minute video all the way to the end, even though sometimes it's like, that's how that dude made all that shit. But when I saw you guys in the studio working, making videos in the big city of Skidmore, Texas.
10 videos, bro.
Right?
10.
Oh, you did them all there, right?
Did them all
at
there.
the place, man. What's the name of that place? Give them a shout
out. It's Skidmore Event Center, and right there by Sound Machine Studios. A wonderful place, man.
Hidden gem, bro.
Yeah. It is awesome, bro.
It is awesome.
Man. So, I went over there and talked to you guys there. Again, man, I've just been following you guys. You guys are always doing something. And I'm going to leave you guys. I want to say this now instead of the end of the show because I want to keep it in the back of your head. I want you to keep my comment in the back of your head and listen to what I'm about to tell you. For me, Vidal is a band that should be playing from Bangor, Maine to Los Angeles, California to Seattle, Washington. You thought I was going to say Miami, but I'm going to say Homestead, Florida. All right, Homestead, Florida. So we cover the whole continent. There is no reason that every folklore festival that we have that you guys shouldn't be somewhere on that thing playing that style of music you guys play. You know, it's absolutely captivating. And you guys are going to see. These guys are going to jam with us tonight. If you've never heard of Vidal, this is your first time seeing them, you guys are in for a treat. I promise you, you guys play everything. Now, to my comment in the beginning of the show, a lot of people, here we go, Eddie, don't get mad at me. Here goes my Wacky Wednesday word. A lot of people in Tejano have dibble-dabbled in the country, right? Some people have made just straight country music, and it's worked out for them. You know, Michael Salgado, Emilio Navaira, just to name a few, Jay Pettit, like they've all ran. They all have a country song or two or three, right? But it's like it hit and then it kind of went away. Right. But between the last time I was with you guys and today, you guys have taken that country slow cumbia to an extreme, bro. like you when you told me like, hey, I'm gonna start doing it, I was like, oh, okay, well, one song, whatever. But then I kept hearing another one and another. I was like, "Hala chinga, these dudes, Javier's doing what he said, right?" How did that come about, Javier? What made you want to do that kind of deal right there?
So I'll tell you, it was by accident. We were in Dallas, and I said, "Man, I want to play Much Too Young from Garth Brooks, but I don't want to do it the same way. I want to do it. Let's do it in cumbia. Let's see what happens." Like I was on the talkback mic. Hey, Much Too Young, give me a cumbia beat. And they're like, are you serious? I said, yeah, do it. And they went with it, and that's how it started. We did that from the moment we started. People were on the dance floor, and I knew that we had something there. Then we went to the studio, recorded it, and in 2 days, 500,000 views.
Just like that.
Just like that. That's where we got the idea of, we were already recording an album of all originals, and it was already like we were 8 songs in. And that just changed the course of what we were doing.
And where are those originals at?
They're locked and ready, Papa. They're locked and ready. I'll tell you what.
He said, "Hold on, let me put this in the cajon. I'm gonna close this cajon right here. We're gonna open this one and fill this thing up."
We got together with Jerry Alvarez, singer and bajo player to Gallitos. Wonderful writer, bro. And we collaborated on just creating original music. And once that happened, we were way in. I go, "Hey, what do you think about this?" So he's like, "Man, if it works, go with it. If you already got the views and it's happening, see what happens with it."
Well, TikTok did that, man. There was a lot of people taking old country songs and making them Spanish, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's got to be difficult to take lyrics that are in English,
of course,
and make them sound right and mean what they're saying
exactly
in Spanish, right? So, but you guys were able to do that. Did you just translate it yourself, or that was most of the songs you did? People already had translated them?
No, so that was with Jerry. Jerry, a very important piece to what we do in the studio when it comes to collaborating with words. I'm telling you, bro, I've worked with Jerry for years, and to me, for Grupo Vidal, he's a godsend. He's a blessing to us, bro.
Where's he from?
He's originally from Rio Grande.
Okay.
He's lived here in San Antonio. He's now in Corpus, and the guy is awesome, bro. I gotta send accolades to that guy because I've always wanted to work with him. I said, bro, you need to, you know what? I'll put you in the group and just play the bajo and sing, and I'll just I don't know what I'll do, but you can
You put up the lights.
I'll do something. I told him, hey, I'll take the road. I'll be the roadie, bro.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
But it's because I have so much respect for his talent, bro, and for his gift. His gift is to write and write beautifully, and he sings phenomenal too. So for us, anybody that we work with, from guitars to keyboards to piano, accordion players, I mean, they're all blessings to what we do, bro. And we never forget where that comes from. All the honor and glory to God, bro. Impossible to do without him. Impossible.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you look, my good friend Javier is holding a new sponsor
Right
to
here.
Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Eso.
M3 bajo sextos and bajo quintos. This thing is un saludo to my good friend Miguel. They're in Lilo, Texas. What a beauty. Hey,
I mean,
it looked beautiful. That's all I can say, but you played it.
you know what? The feel is great. You know, she just sounds perfect, bro.
Yeah? Give us a little bit of that country stuff we're talking about. I mean,
So, last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It can be for anything. Didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wish for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day. Leave me wishing still one more day. Leave me wishing still one more day with you. One more day with you. One more day, one more day with you.
Oh, damn. Dude, that song was so good. Ladies and gentlemen, we should have had a camera facing the other way. Frank Salazar and Andrew Pulido were dancing two-step all the way around Eddie back there.
Yes, sir.
No, dude, that sounded amazing, bro. Sounded amazing, dude. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're talking about. These guys have taken that country sound. They added it to who they are, and it's been something else that you guys can do, something you can add to the to the repertoire. And you know what's great, man, is that being from Kingsville, bro. I'm originally from Beeville, right? So that's our rumbo, right? That's our, and I'm specifically speaking from that area, and I'm sure San Antonio is the same, and the Valley, maybe a little bit the same, but you know, country music, Tejano music, conjunto music. Mm-hmm. That's who we are.
It's everything.
Like if you peel the banana back, that's who we are. Like we listen to country, we listen to Tejano.
That's right.
And we listen to conjunto, we listen to regional Mexican, we listen to to pretty much everything. And not to leave Ronnie out porque ya se está enojando. I can feel it. I can feel the vibe. And we like a little hard rock, right?
Yeah, we got to do that. A little bit of
Josie's
taste.
on a vacation far away. Oh, we'll save that for later, bro. We'll save it for later, bro. We'll save it for later.
Damn! Hey, I was already going like this, fool. No, man. It's cool that you guys are doing that. And today, bro, you guys released the brand new single que se llama
No Quiero Volver. It's on all streaming platforms. It's a beautiful song that we love because, man, I mean, I don't know if you're a fan of Palominos, but we are, right? And that group for us, I remember being in La Viejita and watching them play in Alice, Texas. Man, that dance floor siempre estaba lleno. And for us, that's one of the songs that we love. So we redid it, put it out, and people have been loving it, man. It's,
that's awesome.
we dig it.
So the question is, I gotta turn on my bumper. Don't get mad at me, okay?
No,
I gotta be the interviewer. Has the Palominos reached out and said, "Hey, man, we like the jam," or?
They did, a long time ago, because we recorded it a long time ago. So some feedback was like, man, y'all did a great job. That's pretty much it.
It's got to feel badass when like the people, right, that you do the song, like, because I'm not going to mention people. I'm not going to mention the artist or artists with like another S, I guess. Right? Artists. I sound like the people on Facebook. Artists, right? But sometimes I go to places like, hey, bro, that's my song. I don't like that shit. Like that. they didn't do justice to my song, right?
That could happen, yeah.
For sure.
I got called from when we did the Hotel California. They called me right away. Like, not the Eagles, but, like, hey, how do you plan to put this out? I was like everybody else. So we had to go into discussions and get permission and rights, and I understand that, right? That's it was hard. I was even scared to put that song out because there's so many Eagles fans, and you can go one or two ways. It can go bad, or you can like hit the nail on the head, and people be like, yeah, you did a good job. Now, we ain't ever gonna be the Eagles, right? But that's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to show the versatility, right?
Yeah, you're making the Eagles legendary song Vidal style, right? I mean, that's like we had Joey here. Shout out to Loca Pasión, and we were talking about a lot of people were gonna give him, and I told him, I said, hey, you're gonna get real La Mafia fans. They're gonna come out and be like, but you know what? At the end of the day, just do you. Play it the way you interpret it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But he answered with a great answer, like, "Hey, we want to give it justice, right? We got great musicians, want to give it justice, a song justice, which is great. But at the end of the day, man, it's still your band. It's still you play it your style, right?
Right. And so we put our feel, our spin on it, but we always want to respect the integrity of the song, the integrity of the artist. Always trying to make sure that we give it justice, as Joey said.
Yeah.
Because that's the respect from musician to musician, right? You want to, and we work with Joe in the studio, and he's like, what do you want me to put here? I said, I want you to put all the juice, Papa. And then he goes after it, and I said, okay, a little less juice and more dry. So I mean, at the end of the day, we worked with some of the greats, man. We've been blessed with that. And so, we all learn from each other.
Well, you got somebody that owns he owns a lot of property in the state of Florida, and he's already asking for Vidal to make a trip to Florida. So, hey, the show's working, Javier. It's working, bro. It's working. So Hotel California, that's a long song, though, no?
It is very long, bro, and very high song. Very, like, it was out of my range, but...
So you got new fans on here.
Right.
Hey, I'm calling it like I see it, right? Mm-hmm. They're like, no way, these dudes play Hotel California. Give them just a little pedacito para que sepan.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, won't smell eucalyptus rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My eyes were dim and my head felt tight. I had to stop for the night. As she stood in the doorway, I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. There you go.
Damn, bro. I'm not going to sleep tonight, bro. That song's going to be in my head, dog.
That song scares me, bro. I'm not lying. So
no, since I was a little kid, I used to hear my uncles hear that song, and I would listen to the lyrics. I'm like, oh, shit, dude, who are they stopping that, bro?
So I'm telling you, like, when I first did it, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sing it, bro. And that's never happened to me. Like I've never thought, am I gonna be able to hit those notes? Those dudes were bad, bro. And so I went in there, and I remember going. And it was late hour. We had just did a gig. I was bien ronco, and I said, now it's time, so I can get that raspiness, that
raspy sound,
that feel, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, it came out, bro. Even the engineer was like, I don't know, how do you do that? I was like, how do I do what? We had just recorded a oldie, bro, and a oldie that everybody's familiar with. He goes, you went from singing the Shy Lights to doing the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
To going to Wild Cherry. Oh boy,
you're all over the place. You're all over the place. But you said one of my favorite words, Javier. Oldies.
Oldies.
What is your absolute favorite oldie song?
I think it'd have to be Oh Donna.
Oh Donna. What about you?
You're Mine.
We belong together.
We belong together. Yeah, it's got to be that from La Bamba. You know, it's those songs were just timeless.
Dude, La Bamba for me, my brothers, is that is our number one. I can watch that movie 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
My kids are like, Dad, again? Like, right, again? Do you know Britton Wood?
Never heard of that.
You never heard of Britton Wood?
You gotta turn me on to that.
Yeah.
He just passed away. But it was super cool. The reason I brought it up is because I was following him on TikTok, and you know, he's African American.
Okay.
But the people in California that loved him were who? The Chicanos. The Chicanos loved him. So, bro, during his funeral, his funeral, bro, dude, they had lowriders, bro, lined up in a parade as far as you can see for this guy's funeral, bro.
We got to do one of his songs, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to learn it now.
Britton Wood. You got to look at, he has a, boogum now, baby now. That's it, right? That's him right there.
All right.
But yeah, La Bamba, as you can tell, it's one of my all time favorites. What else, man? Like you got this new song coming out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ask you the same question I asked you last time, but we have a lot of new fans, bro.
Yeah, they're jumping on. They're all Florida, Califas,
everywhere, dude.
You know, people out there in Colorado,
in the Midwest, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Ohio, Michigan. Have you grupo? Let's take the grupo out. Vidal.
Yeah.
How old is the band Vidal?
I guess it goes back to the 96, 97.
95.
Yeah. Yeah.
How were you, like 12?
We were like 14, 15.
And Ronnie had y'all's asses like, get up, y'all gotta sing.
Yeah. Well, I would actually play the records that they would sing and dance to and perform in front of people. So I was kind of like the DJ.
He was a DJ.
Not really a DJ.
He played the tracks in the back.
I was playing the music. So
nice, man.
I'm like,
nice.
hey, man, this is a good gig. Let me jump in.
But you guys heard me say earlier, you know, they have music that runs through their blood, right? Your pops, right?
Yeah.
Your pops was with Conjunto Bernal?
Yeah, he started with Conjunto Bernal in the 50s, man, and recorded some albums with them and went on the road and decided to start a family after a couple of years, and that was the end of that.
Yeah. It was,
I mean, he still loved it, right? And every once in a while he'd get on stage, but no, not on the road. But
how did you guys, did you know, having a dad that was a musician, I always like to ask the musician, was it like, hey, here's some sticks, here's a bass, here's a bajo or accordion, learn. You're gonna learn music. Was it? Do you feel that it was forced on you, or it was just something you guys would see maybe your tios and your dad and them jamming in a barbecue or whatever, and you're like, hey, I want to learn that.
That's where it started, right? Because that's how. I mean, back in the day, that's what would happen. You have a barbecue, sacaban la guitarra, ahí cantaba boleros y canciones de parranda, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
Y de ahí, pues, we were young, bro. We used to see that. We used to hear it. My mom and my dad used to sing, so they had a great duet, though, right? And they would sing beautiful boleros, and people loved it, right? But once we, La Bamba was the movie that inspired me to pick up an instrument, which was
really
guitar. Yeah. I watched that movie. I was 12 years old. I walked out.
85 or 86?
Oh man, I think it was 85.
85. Por ahí.
So I walked out and said, you know what, man, Dad, I want to play like that. I said, I need you to teach me. He's like, oh, okay, right. So we went and he gave me the first chord. So here you go. When you can play that chord clear, we'll go to the next one. And I was early all day, all night, bro. I went back at 3 a.m, woke him up, Dad, I need the next chord. Quítate de aquí. He's like, what the hell's wrong? You know, I'm like, dude, I already, because I got it, right? So I worked all day on my fingers were tore up, bro. But, you know, it's how bad you want to learn it, how bad you want to do it, how bad you want to get out there and go get it. And we haven't stopped, bro, since then.
Ronnie, you play instruments or you just sing?
I used to. In the beginning, I was the bajo player, believe it or not. Javier was the accordion player. Because there was a certain label that sent us out to Florida.
Yeah.
We didn't have a band. So we had to learn.
So you had to learn real quick?
Yes.
Homestead, Florida?
Homestead.
That's my wife's official hometown.
Homestead.
Yeah, Homestead, Florida.
Homestead, Immokalee.
Yeah, all those that's a lot of Chicanos there, man. A lot of Mexicanos in those towns.
Back in the 90s, bro.
Ruskin, Waimama, Plant City. Once you start going up north, I chingos. There's a lot. But I want to give a shout out to everybody in Florida. I want to give a shout out to everybody watching in California. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. And we're praying for everybody in California. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends that are in the fire department. And they're out there battling those fires, man. So our prayers are out there with those guys. Speaking of California, you want to play a little bit of the La Bamba soundtrack?
Yeah.
A ver.
Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. I had a girl, and Donna was her name. Since she left me, I've never been the same. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna. Where can you be? Where can you be? Now that you're gone, I'm left all alone, all by myself, to wander alone. And I love my girl, Donna. Where can you be? Well, darling, now that you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. I'll save all of my love for you. Yeah, I had a girl, and Donna was her name. Since she left me, I've never been the same. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna. Where can you be? Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have to excuse me real quick, man. I mean, you gotta excuse me. I'm sorry,
Thank you, bro.
dude.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, man, those are timeless, bro. Those songs for ya valió.
Ya valió. Hey,
Cut 'em off, cut 'em
cut 'em
off.
off. Cut 'em off. You're good, bro.
Timeless, bro. Timeless songs, and we're just excited to be here, bro. Like I said, I'm dropping everything, but hey,
pedo, you're
no
good.
pedo. We got him up.
Yeah, Eddie, give us the Titan towel, right? I know how you feel on my team.
Does he want the Dallas one or no?
No, he gave me my Tighten Up towel to wipe the beard. It's all
There it
good.
is. It's all good.
But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, like, that just goes to show you how diverse this band is. So if you're out there, you're a promoter, you're putting a festival together, you're doing, hey, Frank, otro round, vato, por favor.
No,
¿Te voy a call
don't bring me
Victoria?
no.
¿Te voy a call Victoria or no? It's because that thing's real thick, bro, and that thing's real thin. I gotta bend it down.
No
Ahí
pedo.
pedo,
Ahí
ahí
está,
pedo.
ahí está.
But you guys, dang, another one?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 3 of them. There you
Ahí
go.
está.
With the ice, mira, para que sepas, it's cold, man.
Cold.
No, how diverse you guys are. Like, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing. You go somewhere and they're like, oh, we got this Tejano band. And, you know, you're gonna have somebody in the audience like Tejano, like, oh man, and then you come out with that song, right? Or Hotel California, or one of your country hits. Like, hombre, bro, you guys can do it all. So with that being said, Javier, how hard has it been, man?
Dude, it's extremely hard. You know, I think I'm glad you brought that up, and I knew that's where you were going. But it's extremely hard because it's like managing 5 different businesses, right? You go into the 80s pop, like 80s rock that we're going to be putting out this year, and that's a different market. And then you get into the norteño stuff that's going to be coming out. That's a different market. And then you get into the Tejano, and then you get into the country, into the oldies, the soulgies. Those are all different markets. And so we have to strategically place Vidal in different places and show different. I got to have 6 different EPK packets, right? I got to say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're getting done. So it's extra work than just doing one style. One style, you just give them, you know, what it is, and that's it. You know, it takes off from there. If it does, you just keep working it. So it's extremely hard because promoters think, are they going to play the variety at my norteño event?
Right.
No, bro. No. Tocamos música norteña. We can play that for hours. If you need Tejano, we can do that. If you need country, we can do that. You want us to do soldiers? We can do that too. So in other words, you're getting 6, 7 groups in one. You know, now if you need me to play the variety and play to the festivals, the crowds, we'll hang with it. We'll give you what they need.
Yeah. And not a lot of bands can do that, right? Because either you're a Tejano band, or like I said, you know, we have Tejano legends that have great country hits, right? But not maybe a band that can go up there and just play a solid Tejano band that can just play all country. I'm sure they're out there.
And you know what, Bumper, they can, but they're dedicating their time to, like, I want to do this, and bro, I'm up 2, 3 in the morning. I'm doing all kinds of things, and it's the grind of it, bro.
And I want to let people know that, you know, Javier, he is one of the hardest working dudes in the industry. And when I say that,
because I call him all the time.
No. Not only that, but you know, I have other colleagues in here, and I said, hey, he's like, hey, Javier's called you? Yep, he's called. He's got a new song out. So that lets me know that you're out there doing what you're supposed to be doing. Watch el vato.
I got a new guest. Yeah, what's up?
You guys just missed it. My grandson just opened the door like he was ready to pounce on into the show. But no, man, it's got to be tough, man. But I do see that, Javier. I would tell you, I would assume that he is your guy that does all the social media.
That's the guy right
all
there.
All the stuff. I even called you before and asked you, like, how in the hell? He goes, well, I got about 6 apps that I play with, and I do one thing on one, and then I save it, and then I do another thing on another one, and finally it comes through. But they do, and I think one time you told me, like, I do everything from my phone.
Yes.
And I was amazed. I was like, well, dude, I mean, people got MacBooks and shit to do that, right? You're doing it from your phone, so that's crazy. But Javier, I want to give that to you, bro. I know you really you work extremely hard.
Thank you.
Promoting Vidal, the brand, right? Because it is a brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And once again, it's having platforms like this, Bumper, that help us elevate. And trust me, man, when the last time we did the show, we got calls from a lot of different places. And then, you know, when we went and we did Vegas, that was another open door. And now that we're going to go to Colorado, and that's going to be another open door. And then we're going to be in California and in the Central Valley, you know, that's going to be another open door. So once again, what's happening is that they're starting to find out, and I hear in the talk, like, you guys got your own style. You're not following the traditional ways. It's you can do it, but you got your own style, which makes it different and which makes it, I mean, that's what we're looking for. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, thank you. You know, great. Let's get it done.
No, it is awesome, man. I was talking to Andrew the other day, Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano, and we were talking about, you know, I always tell him, you know, I love your program director, whoever your program director is, whoever's putting this music in. I absolutely love it because, he plays the old, the new. I said, but I'm not a fan of the country. And he's like, hey, bro, but that's Tejano. And I agree with it. I agree with that, right? It's Tejano, right? It's. I said it in the beginning of the show. It's part of who we are. Right. But I'm like, Nix, come on, bro. But you know what's really cool, man? Is there's a lot of Chicanitos out there doing country. There's a lot of our people out there doing country. That's right. A lot of local artists, and I've had them here on the show, and we, you know, we've been helping them out, and the fact they're spinning them. But where I was going is that, you know, radio stations, it's changing, right?
It's evolving.
It is. There's a word, evolving, and you guys are evolving with it. You know what I mean? You guys can be played anywhere. You know what I'm saying? The 3-part harmonies. How difficult is that to do?
Hard, because you know, when we're on stage, if we can't hear each other, it's a train wreck. You know, you're like, man, you know, you catch a drift of a vocal, and it's like, whoa, or you know, it's funny. Like, I try to keep a straight face, but the moment that I go out of tune, like, these guys are like, you messed up.
But out of the band, who'll be the one to call you out?
They all do.
Who's got a talk back?
No, they just look at me like.
Oh, he's got a talk back.
But Javier's the one that has a talk back.
I got the talk back. But everybody, if I make a mistake, like, they're like, everybody's looking at me like, I said, man, why do you gotta look at me, bro? Like, why do you gotta do that?
Well, you can't tell Ronnie's looking at you. You got them shades on.
But I do notice. No, he's good. He's good about staying.
Yeah, and you got to remember how many songs I got to sing.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Dude.
What really baffles my mind when I speak to musicians, especially the lead vocalist, that's to the side. Now they're bringing a guy who plays all this different kind of music. Is how in the hell do they remember every single word, bro?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not showing up to a cantina playing and they have a teleprompter where you can read the lyrics, right?
Let me tell you. So you're very correct, and so I'm gonna put myself out there because I think people need to know, like, hey, we're human too, bro. Like, lead singers, we're gonna mess up, and there's times like I'll be singing, and I'm like, ¿Dónde chinga fue las palabras? And I'm looking at somebody, hey, the accordion player, I'm looking at him, he's like, I go, what do you? And they're like, dude, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to have to make it up. So, and I'll be like, I made this song up, here we go. And I'll just say, baila, baila conmigo. I'll make something totally different until either the words come back or we finish the song.
Dude, I've done that when I introduce a band before. I'm not going to tell you who. But dude, I don't even sing, bro. I mean, like, hey, you got one job is to introduce the name of the band or the name of the guy, right?
And I
went up there and I was like, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for. And I paused and I'm like, oh shit, I don't remember this. Dude, I had to turn around. And then, when I saw that, okay, now I don't sing. I played it off. I played it off. But I mean, I that's just announcing. I could imagine knowing, trying to figure out all those lyrics. Well, I get pissed off at people like you all the time. If we go out and we're drinking and I'm singing the song, and then and then you sing it and say, hold up, dude, did I mess up? Did I mess up or did that guy mess up?
He messed up, bro.
Did he rewrite the song?
Oh, no, man.
It's the extended version.
I got you. Javier, where do you want Vidal to be? Like, you sat here and told me, you got to make phone calls. Like, do you want the Soldies? Do you want Conjunto? Do you want Tejano? Like, where does Javier want Vidal to be? On what pedestal? And again, I know you can do all these things, but combining them all, what's the goal? What's your ultimate goal for Vidal?
The ultimate goal is to be a product that can be marketed and sold across the United States. Exactly what you said earlier. From
Bangor, Maine?
Yeah, from Maine down to California, up into Washington,
all the way down to
Florida,
Homestead.
That it doesn't matter what event you got, what event is going on. It could be Tortilla Fest or whatever it is, or you know what, this is going to be, the German Beer Festival, whatever it is. But you're going to have Vidal there, and they're going to be like, dang, these guys, they can knock it out of the park no matter what they're doing.
That's crazy.
A house, a national name that can do it all. That's my goal.
And you know what, bro? It can happen. And why do I say that? Because our demographics as a country is changing, right? And if you don't know, maybe you're living under a rock, but Mexicanos, Latinos, Chicanos, whatever you want to call us, we're leading the charge of changing the population of this country.
That's right.
And you're our culture. You're our music. So
it comes back to that.
For sure,
it comes
man.
back to what do we represent? People say like, are you selling out? No, bro. We're showing the world and toda la gente que creían que, you know what, as Tejanos, as Mexicanos, Mexican American, that, they can't do it, or only the other people can do it, and only this person can do it, and hey, bro, you want me to break down Boys to Men? I could do it right now.
So somebody said, before you do that, hold on. He's gonna
do it right now.
He's gonna do a Boys to Men, but we're gonna give you the best sound before Boys to Men.
Let's do the chorus. Okay. Go to the next one.
Hey, you're doing Boys to Men with a Bajo Quinto. Hell yeah! Shout out to AM3 Bajo Quintos, baby.
Hey, I'm looking for a sponsorship. Where's he at? Let me know. Here we go. And this is actually on one of our CDs, bro. So here we go. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. One more time. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. I'll make love to you. Yeah.
Eddie, yeah. Everybody's got to get out of here early tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go.
You gotta go, man. Wow, bro. Wow, little Boys to Men. Dude, Richie Valens, Boys to Men, Garth Brooks, Conjunto Bernal, all in one package, ladies and gentlemen. One freaking package. That was amazing, bro. that was absolutely amazing. You know, I'm gonna have to get Vidal to make my intro, dude. Like, because a lot of people don't know this. You know, well, some people do. I know my kids do. My wife does. On Sundays, here lately I haven't because it's been really busy. But usually on Sundays, bro, I don't play nothing with accordion.
I got
nothing
you.
with a bajo. My caddy kicks in and I just listen to oldies.
Yeah.
Like, it just takes me, like, if I go to my car, I'm going to go to HEB or I'm going to go to a drive, whatever, I'm going to play oldies all day. And I didn't think my kids would pay attention to that. But what's super cool, man, and those of you that are parents, you're gonna see if you have like some teenagers now, maybe you don't have any in the 20s. I got them in the 30s already, but that's another story. But the crazy thing is when you just take a step back and you listen to them, let them play their playlist, and you hear one of those songs, you're just like, okay, bro, these kids are paying attention. You know what I'm saying? They grew up liking it because, well, shit, I played it all day on Sunday. There's gonna be at least one or two songs that they liked, right? So I find that super cool, man. And I think as a genre, we need to do that for Tejanos. Like, we just don't do it enough, man. You guys grew up in Kingsville. We grew up on Sundays. There was 2 things that were gonna happen at the house. 3 things. You're gonna have El Domingo Peña, right?
Yep.
And Johnny Canales. Mm-hmm. For sure. The 3rd thing, you were going to have barbacoa and Big Red.
That's it.
And if you're really cool, you had pickles on your barbacoa, just to let you guys know, right?
Yes, sir.
But those 3 things we grew up with, man. Like I remember sitting in front of the TV. You heard your grandparents, you couldn't even sit on the couch. You had to sit on the floor and just kind of like sit back on the... And watching these groups, man, and listening to the parents like sing along or talk about it. Your grandparents, your tios, your tias. Let's stop to think like we don't have that now. It's a different world that we live in. And I love to see people's Facebook when they like, man, I remember growing up and hearing the song or whatever. And it comes back. We live in a different time, and I get it. But I think as parents, as grandparents, we need to show our kids, right? And then a group like Vidal comes around. Hey, look. These dudes not only play this music that you think is not cool. Watch out, they play Boys to Men, the Voila. You know what I'm saying? Some if they like country, look, they can play country too. But look at their roots, and I think that's important, man. I really want to push that in 2025. Eddie, you got to help me. We got to push that in 2025. We got to start getting these parents to put in these kids. Maybe I'll stop cussing. What do you think? We'll make a deal. What do you think, Javier? I'll stop cussing and they'll let their kids watch Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, and maybe they'll fall in love with Tejano music, right?
That's a start, man.
That's a start.
You got to start somewhere.
What you strumming over there?
I love the sound of the bajo, man. I'm just like, man, this sounds beautiful.
M3 bajos, bro. It's beautiful, man. So I know you sang it acoustically or vocally. But there is a lot of people watching from Los Angeles and San Diego right now. And they were wondering if you could sing Hotel California with the guitar.
I don't play it on the bajo, though.
Oh, you don't play on the bajo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can... Let me see.
For the firefighters. They wanted to do something for the firefighters, bro.
Something for the firefighters.
Yeah, I gotta see what...
You're the magician, Javier. You're the magician. Don't let me down.
I'm trying. I put me on the spot. It's in key E minor. Give me E minor. One spell of Calitas. No, that's not it, bro. I'm lost. Keep talking. I'll get it.
Okay, I got you. All right. I won't put you on the spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us late, we're here with Vidal from Kingsville, Texas. We have some special guests in the audience. Frank Salazar from Salazar Promotions. With Frank Salazar Promotions, one of the biggest episodes we ever had on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday was with Frank Salazar and the whole Where's Frank, the controversy with Jennifer Pena. But ladies and gentlemen, guess what time it is? It is time again. That time of year is coming again where everybody in Tejano music comes down on the big city of Victoria, Texas for one of the hugest, if not the biggest, Tejano festivals, 3-day festivals in Texas. And there's a lot of festivals out there, there is. But this 3-day festival just happened to have some big names every single night. Just confirmed today, ladies and gentlemen, on his exit tour, exiting that La Puerta, not La Puerta Negra, pero La Puerta Que Grande, right? Just confirmed today, ladies and gentlemen, coming to Memorial Weekend Bash in Victoria, Texas. Salazar Promotions. The man, the myth, the legend, the Houston Texan himself, Mr. Bobby Polido. Damn it, boy!
I got it.
You got it? All right.
There you go. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Lady, room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. There you go, Papa.
I got
That's
it.
as far as I
All
got.
the firefighters.
No, they're for the
firefighters in
No,
California.
okay. I can do the chorus.
Man, it's crazy, right? It's a crazy world we live in right now, bro.
Yep.
Hey, bro.
I lived in California. I lived through quite a bit of fires, man. And fires, it's a crazy thing, bro. It's a crazy world we live in. But you know what, man? Firefighters are like the military, dude.
Yeah.
And I've told many of artists that have come across here, and I'm gonna tell you guys because you guys are special to me, man. I'm not speaking. It's not the ultra Brahmas. It's just too. You know, music takes people away from everything, whether it's a drive to work or drive home.
That's right.
And you turn on the radio and you hear a certain song or just your voice, whatever. It just takes away whatever a stressful day, whatever the case may be. And in my case, for 20 years, serving in the United States Marine Corps, music was always my outlet. Always. Yes, I had my family, but the by myself thing was always the music was always the outlet, man. It was always the outlet. My mic? I'm talking far away. Can't hear me? Okay. Wow. My wife got mad at me. I'm talking to the mic. But no, it was always the music, man. So I want to thank you guys for making awesome music because there's military people who listen to you guys all around the world, and maybe some kids, especially from Corpus and Kingsville and Robstown and Alice and San Diego and Sandia and George West and Falfurrias, all that area, right? I'm leaving out a whole bunch of people, but it's just the fact that if we grew up listening to you guys, hearing your voice, hearing your guys' music, was always so soothing, no matter what kind of day you had. You know what I'm saying? And people always thank the military members. They always say, "Hey, thank you for your service," and you're very welcome. You know what I mean? I'll do it again if I had to, right? But what I do now, I like to thank the artists for giving us that outlet wherever we need it, whenever we needed it.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
You know what? And I'm glad you brought that up because that's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to take you somewhere. It's supposed to give you an escape, just like movies do, right?
Yeah.
But Bumper, I gotta say thank you for your service because you know what? For all the military people out there listening, everybody who's a firefighter who's serving some way, if we didn't have you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. So it works in conjunction. It's synergistically working together.
Correct.
And so at the end of the day, we're proud of that, and we always want to give thanks to everybody who's served. My dad, he was 101st Airborne, so he proud of that.
So you guys lived a tough life now.
It was he was real strict about certain things, and he's like, you say you're gonna do something, do it.
You got to do it. That's it, right?
Follow
You got to
through.
say. And talking about being thankful, right? Talking about being thankful, I'm thankful for all the people who allow me and help me do Bumpers Wacky Wednesday week in and week out, right? So there's ladies and gentlemen, if you own a business, you own a small business, and you want to promote on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, just hit us up on Messenger. Hit me up. My phone number's on the Facebook page. You can text me, whatever the case may be. We got all kinds of different packages, big, small, and in between. So if you're looking to promote on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we'll take it. We'll take it. And we got some new sponsors this week. Starting off with this beautiful Bajo Quinto right here. from M3 Bajo Quintos from Lido, Texas. So if you guys like this bajo, maybe you're somebody at home that wants to sit around and learn how to play the bajo. You're hearing it from a guy who plays all kinds of bajos. He hasn't let this. He hasn't let that down since we got here, bro. He's been hugging it. He can't take it home. I mean, he can't take it home.
I'm in the studio in a few weeks. I'm gonna have to come pick it up.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, M3 is our new sponsor, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. I want to give Miguel and all his staff there in Lido, Texas, a big shout out. And again, to any artist, if you're looking for a brand new bajo, a new bajo company, get with me, man. I will send you in the right direction. That's for absolutely sure. So what do we got, Eddie?
Looking to purchase your dream home or want to sell your existing home? Call our friend Ricky Ray, the realtor, at 956-424-5724. He will help you get approved. No credit, low credit, no problem. So give him a call today at 956-424-5724.
Hey guys, it's Leo Correa with Grupo La Calma and Internet and Marketing Manager here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. Our General Manager, Mr. Anthony Patterson, a huge fan of Tejano music. So we are proud to announce that we are proud sponsors of the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Every Wednesday, guys, if you know anyone, family member, friends that is in the market right now, make sure you come by and visit us here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. You can visit us online, www.ronhoover.com. If you're in the market for a fifth wheel, we have both C classes, A classes. We have travel trailers, everything that you need to make memories with your family. Come by over here. We're located at 1529 East 2nd Street. 1529 East 2nd Street here in Odessa, Texas, or give me a call. Our cell phone number is 210-906-3796. We're here for you guys, and come by and see why everyone's talking about Ron Hoover of Odessa, Texas, your West Texas. Yes, guys. Vámonos.
Are you a disabled veteran unsure if you're receiving all the benefits you deserve? Contact Just for Veterans, Coach Retired Sergeant Major United States Marine Corps, Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. With a deep passion for serving veterans from all branches, he specializes in VA ratings to ensure you receive what you've earned for serving our nation. At Just for Veterans, getting your disability claim processed is now straightforward, thanks to our veteran design system. Don't delay. Book your consultation today with Oscar Ronellis at 951-388-4072. Remember to mention you've seen this ad on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Just for Veterans, if you don't win your claim, you don't owe us anything. Your benefits matter, and we're here to help.
Imagine a porch that protects itself, a door that locks on its own. Imagine being in two places at once, lights that work like magic. Imagine what you could do in a home like that. Now, stop imagining. Call Laura Hernandez at 210-262-8402 to start protecting your family and home with Vivint today.
This is Gary House from Eagle Pass, Texas. Keep watching my dear friend Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the American dream, being a homeowner, right? Guys, if you don't know where to start, call my boy Rick Balderrama. With over 22 years in the mortgage lending business, he has helped thousands of families with their home and lending needs. So if you are looking to buy, refinance, cash out, or just simply have questions about, give my boy Rick Balderrama a call. Not only is he a mortgage guy, he's also a Tejano music artist, right? So don't forget to ask for him. 0 down, 100% financing program for first-time home buyers. Also, you can call right now. I promise you, if you call right now, he will probably answer the phone right now. Right, so give him a call if you're looking for a mortgage. Hit up my boy Rick Balderrama, but make sure you let him know that Bumper sent you. We greatly appreciate it. And Rick's always supporting Tejano music, and Tejano ain't dead, baby. All right, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen from Kingsville, Texas. You guys ain't ready, man. Part 2. Vidal, right here on Bumpers, a Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out on flames. I say everybody likes to have what I got and can cool them down when it's smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night I had a bad one, a altitude down the road, yeah. Well, my buddy walked out and left this woman burning out of control. I said I was over there about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to roll. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Oh, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. I say everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. I got a fire engine, red T-bird automobile. Yeah. In a minute or less, I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on, 24 off. If it gets too hot, they give me a call. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Oh, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. I said everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Oh, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Yeah. All right. Make it a hell yeah, baby.
Wow, man, the fireman. For all our firefighters out there in California.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, not only from California, from Mexico, from
Everywhere.
Canada, from everywhere, man. It's pretty cool. Firefighters coming out there and helping out our brothers over there in California, man. And speaking of California, here recently I've seen the word Bosco next to a lot of Vidal stuff, man. What's up with that?
You know what?
Shout out to my good friend Bosco out there
Bosco,
in Bakersfield, California.
Well,
Bosco.
We're working on some stuff, man. Bosco and William, and we're that's a surprise. We're gonna be doing some oldies out there in Califa. So
hell yeah,
we're gonna
man.
take it old school and put our spin on it, and it's gonna be like I told you, it's gonna be a different avenue. You know, we're still going to be touching on the Tejano over there, but still, it's going to open doors to those big car shows, big events that I know that are there for us to be a part of. You know, as you mentioned, we were meant to be there, bro. It's just a matter of time.
A big-time oldies Chicano guy watches Bumpers Wacky. You know Pepe Marquez?
Dude, I've been trying to get a hold of that guy.
You didn't call me because I would have got a hold of him, right?
Send him a text.
But no, he's a big Tejano fan. He's a big Tejano. But shout out to Bosco, man. Bosco I was actually out there with them before an event in Bakersfield, California.
Right,
a couple of years back, man.
Shout out to
and dude, very that was in Texas. Very welcoming, bro.
Oh,
Had us at his house, had food, food up to here, bro. I mean, he just plate after plate. So un saludo to everybody there in Bakersfield, California, Visalia, all that area up there. Big time Tejano and Conjunto fans. You know, we haven't really touched a little bit on Conjunto, bro. And Vidal is for me. We got to be careful what we say because I promise you tomorrow Eddie's gonna make a clip and put it on TikTok and I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Everybody's in the 956 For me, this is it's my show, it's my opinion, right?
That's it.
But I think Ali's, Kingsville, Corpus, Matis, Beeville. For me, that little area right there is hardcore conjunto, bro.
See, that's where we started, Papacito. A lot of people were like, do you play conjunto? I said, can we play conjunto? Shit, I switched from the bajo to the accordion. The other guy gets on the bajo. And when we start jamming, bro, I love to play conjunto. I freaking love it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, me encanta el compás. I mean, you're there. Eso sin delito. Here we go. Vámonos.
Compañero prisionero, tú que estás aquí conmigo, ya no llores por su pena, ya se acabará el castigo. Mientras no haya aclaraciones, todos somos delincuentes, aquí seamos criminales o aquí seamos inocentes. ¡Vámonos! Las paredes de esta cárcel son de piedra todo entero, las columnas de cemento y las rejas son de acero. ¡Eche el grito!
Si así fueran para trabajar, chiquita, eso.
Ya sabes.
Échale. Aquí va, mira, aquí va. Voy a buscar un rinconcito en el cielo para llevar a mi amor. Voy a buscar un rinconcito en el cielo para escondernos tú y yo.
Arriba dice.
Un rinconcito en el cielo, juntos unidos los dos, y cuando caiga la noche te daré mi amor. ¡Epa, chiquita! ¡Puro zapatero! Échale. Somos el grupo Vidal y tocamos cualquier estilo, compa. Échale. Ya sabes. My glasses fell, bro.
Damn, bro.
Hey, guy, my glasses started to sweat and the glasses fell.
Javier, so right away, because right now there's people on YouTube just going nuts, right? If we want Vidal for whatever cost, right? We want Vidal there live. How do we get a hold of Vidal?
Well, the Facebook, or there's our website, officialgrupovidalmusic.com. You can go to the TikTok. We'll get the messages, the Instagram, and you can get it hold at 361-455-7852. That's 361-455-7852. Or you can call Bumper and he can send me a message.
Or you can be real fancy because I got a fancy ass producer.
Yeah.
There I go cussing again. It's a children's show tonight. So, but check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Right there on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, there's a QR code. So you can screenshot it right now. Go back and check it out later.
Yes, sir.
When you touch it, it's going to take you to their social media.
Love it.
Right? You see that
Love
right
it.
there?
That-
So you just
hey.
take a picture of the QR code,
That'll
take
work.
you to Vidal, and then you can message them and let them know, like, look, dude, I just got married, and we got married at the courthouse, and I took her to Golden Corral, and then we really didn't do much. I want to have a party, and I want you guys there.
That's how, Si fuiste para Golden Corral, you're already in the doghouse, papa.
Real quick, man, I see my boy Jimmy Arquijo from Beeville, Texas. Bob, those are my boys. Shout out to Jimmy Lee.
There's a lot of people on here, bro. And
bro. I said Jimmy Lee. Ricardo Castillon was on there a little bit earlier.
I'm hoping, I'm going to tell honestly, I'm hoping that my boy Javier Garza, who's the accordion player for Diferencia, talks to Ricardo for us to do a collaboration. Well, I think I just did it, right?
Okay. But I'm going to put your ass on the spot, Javier, because that's what we do on Wacky Wednesday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to collab with Ricardo Castillon, but little do you know that in this room is one of his good friends.
Oh.
No.
That's you.
No, not me.
Oh.
I know him. He's an acquaintance.
All right. Well, you heard it, bro. You sent a message.
But hey, but what is Javier's favorite Diferencia song?
You know,
and can he sing it like him?
Oh, I don't know if I can sing it like that guy's awesome. He's freaking awesome. I can try.
A ver.
Let me see. Oh, I am on. Oh, ¿qué le pasan a tus ojos? ¿Por qué lloran? ¿Qué le pasan? Que nos quieren mirar. Si lo quieres, anda a verte, no te detengo, te puedes marchar. Si lo quieres, anda a verte. Something like that, I think.
Eddie, can you make the phone call or not, Eddie? We need to know. Can you make the phone call? You think you can make it work? Dude, that was super awesome, man. Saludos to La Diferencia, Ricardo Castillon.
Yes, sir.
2025, man. I hope that 2025 you guys just start rolling, because you know the reason I love doing this show is for that reason right there, man. Because there could be one. I'm sure most of the people watching have heard of you guys before, have heard a song, but maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have never heard of Vidal.
Oh, bro, that's exactly right.
And as soon as we're done with the show, what I hope, what I pray that happens is that people go and they're like, whether they're on their Apple Music or Spotify, whatever, and they type in Vidal, and they start putting all those songs on their playlist, on their thing. That's what the show's about, right? It's about keeping Tejano relevant.
That's right.
You know, me and Eddie work really hard all week. And not to go on a tangent, but that's what we do on Wacky Wednesday. You know, I always give a shout out to Eddie, but I don't give him enough credit, because the dude works really hard at giving us this show, but also just, you know, helping me keep Tejano music relevant, because that's what we're doing, man. All we're trying to do here is for people to recognize Vidal, to see you now and be like, hey, I know those vatos, man. You know what I mean?
Once again, it comes back to the platform. It takes a team. You know, a lot of times we think, I'm out there doing all the work and the grind. But at the end of it, man, you don't get there by yourself. You don't get there without a team. And I say that because all the groups that are out there work together to create something. And without the internet radios, without the guys who are producing the shows, without people like you interviewing, without those platforms, people in Chicago would not be able to hear what's going on unless we were there, unless the music got sent to them. But that's what I'm saying. You're part of the nucleus of what happens. And this is why I keep saying it over and over again. Positive mindset brings you positive people, gives you positive outcomes. And that's what 2025 is for Vidal. And I hope for everyone else too, right? I hope we can stay the course. I hope that we can collaborate with wonderful and talented musicians. And I hope the doors, and I know the doors are going to open up in different areas, because I know that it's time to make that change. It's time. It's happening. I can hear it. I can see it. The responses are there. And it's all for the glory of God, because without him, nothing's possible, man. Nothing.
Is Ronnie, what say does Ronnie have in this, bro? Like in anything that you do, does he, Ronnie, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask, I'm gonna ask you, Ronnie.
Go for
do,
it.
do you ever grab the reins and be like, hey, calma la vato, pull him back? You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, slow down, homie.
No, let me just say this. I trust in what my brothers do. You know, they're younger than me, but I see the direction they're going in. I think it's a positive direction. Great feedback on the stuff that they're doing. So I'm just there to support, you know, and lend my part. That's it.
Dime.
Be a little bit of security, maybe. I don't know.
Ronnie seems like the guy that's sitting home on a Thursday night, and you call him, be like, "Hey, be ready tomorrow." Whoa, we have a gig. Shit, I didn't know. And you go and pick him up, and he's.
Yeah, I try to communicate with everybody, but he's like, "You didn't even tell me." I said, "Well, I just figured you're gonna be there anyways."
It does happen, but it's okay. It's good.
Well, like you said,
goodness.
Bumper, what'd you say? Hey, did you just wake up?
So, hey, Jeremy, you remember when you were a little kid, or now that you're an adult, and you have family come over and they have the kids, right? And if like maybe they're coming, if you're in San Antonio, they're coming from Houston or Corpus or Dallas, or whatever. It's a little trip, right? For those outside of Texas, that's a little ways. But you go, Rodney, como así, like he opened the door to my house. He's like, "Hey, bro, what's up, man?" You know that little kid that just woke up from a long trip that don't want to be there. That was Rodney. We had to wake him up a little bit, man. But if you're just joining us, you're joining us late. Welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We're here with one of the most diverse groups in La Onda Tejana, Vidal. And not only is Vidal here nodding his head in the background, we have a owner of one of the hottest app-driven Tejano stations in the country right now. Hot Tejano is here. They're in the building, and he's nodding at every song. He's recording every song, and guess what? Vidal is played on a regular basis on Hot Tejano, man.
Yes, so
it's cool. What you said, Javier, we got to work together, bro.
That's right.
We got to work together. Whether it's somebody calling me like, "Hey, Bump, you know what? I need this group. I got this going on." First thing, I kind of, it's good and bad. I kind of know everybody's price ranges, right? Like, okay, what's your budget, brother? Right? It's like a car. Like, where you at? How much you want to spend here, right? Or what kind of crowd you're gonna have? Because that makes a huge difference, right? You don't want people just sitting there like, "Oh, man, who got these guys?" You know what I'm saying? Promoters and bar owners, they want people that are going to get people on the dance floor. They're going to sweat and dance because they're going to buy beer. That's how it's a business. It's a business. That's how it works. But Vidal is just, you're in the league of your own. And I've said this before, and I think you took it from me, and I've seen it in some of your posts. They're Tejano's best kept secret.
Yep.
You took it from me. See, Javier? That's it. Every time we see it, Eddie, we're gonna dock them. It'll cost you a bottle of
royalties.
No, we don't do royalties. We just a bottle of Quita Penas and we call it even, bro. We're good. But Vidal is Tejano's best kept secret, bro. La neta. It absolutely is. Like if you're not in Houston right now, calling the guy that you know that owns the Tejano Cantina or a Tejano club that holds 500, 800, 1,000, 1,200 people right now saying, "Hey, dude, I go to your establishment every week. I'm tired of seeing the same people, man. I want to see these dudes." Right? But it's a business. It's a business, Javier, right? Yes, and I know it's the draw. I get it. I hang out with promoters. I hang out with club owners. I hang out with radio station owners, right? Like, I understand that it's a business. At the end of the day, people want to make money. If you spend money, you're spending money in return to make more than what you spent, right? Of course. It's a business. And I get it. But we have to find a way, dude. We have to find a way to get all these bands out there with the mix of the heavy hitters and mix it up so that way everybody's a heavy hitter at the end of the day. Yeah. It's
working
tough,
together,
man.
you can
It
create
really
something
is.
special. But yeah, you're right. You hit it right there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about, how can we work together? Where can we be placed? And I think that we've said it here a couple of times. Whatever you need, we're gonna be able to do. If you tell me, hey, this is what kind of event is this? If it's all Spanish, and that's not gonna be a problem for us. If you got people that love country there, that's not gonna be a problem for us. It's gonna be it's rather easy to switch out.
Javier, how did y'all get into oldies, bro? Because for me, and this is right. I grew up here, and oldies weren't like I had a couple of deals that would jam some oldies, but it wasn't until I lived in California as an adult that I realized how much Chicanos love oldies, bro.
Oh man, I think for us, it's just the feel of it, dude. I think I got a soul from California.
You got a suavecito soul?
Yeah, I got it. Suavecito.
Somebody from Cali watching on YouTube.
Suavecito. Suavecito. Yeah. Never met a girl like you. Never. Suavecito. Actually, it's a song we're going to be recording soon. Suavecito. Actually, we talked about this on the way over here, Bumper. You know, I said, we got to get these soldiers going. And I love this song. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So the scheduled date is pretty soon, right? And of course, and we go, darling, you, oh, send me. Darling, you, send me. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yeah. What's your name? Is it Mary or Sue? What's your name? Do I stand a chance with you? It's so hard to find a personality with charms like yours for me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together. Yeah. For eternity. Blue moon, yeah. You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Why? That's just a little bit of what's coming.
Oh my goodness.
What's coming?
That was the best text I've gotten in about a week. My wife's like, you better stop. They're going to make another meme of your ass. Hey man, you know what? When I get in here, bro, this is me. This is my realm. I try to cut off everything. And what you guys see is really me. This is me. Like I'm having a good time. I'm listening to the music that I love to, and it sounds freaking amazing, right? So, again, anything you see me do, I'm in the zone, right? I'm literally in the zone. This is absolutely no act. I have no acting skills whatsoever. It's just me, man.
You're in your realm, Papa.
You know, I've had people come up to me before, Javier, and they see me somewhere at an event, and they're like, "Hey, you don't." And your show, you're more like loose. You're more here. You're just kind of just standing here, right? Whatever. And I'm just like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? This is my realm. It's like when you guys get in the studio and you kind of jam out. That's
you're in the zone. You're in the zone
for sure, man.
And you know what, man? We bring and that's the thing. I play off energy. We play off energy, and like you know, I get in it, bro. Like once I get lit up, man, we start talking about like, you know, lifting people up and letting people shine and letting their light shine, their talent shine. You know, it's about us uniting, number one. Number two, lifting people up. That doesn't mean, because you lift somebody up that you're not going to shine either.
Yeah.
Come on now. There's enough room for everybody. There's enough work for everybody. But if we were to join together, unite, think of how beautiful we can make an event. Think of how powerful that event would be. Think of how powerful, how many people we could reach across the United States and then some. But that's what I'm talking about. You got to have the passion. You got to have the fire. You got to believe in that. And it's the mindset, bro. If you start thinking like, hey, I'm not going to share that because, I don't want them to take my papita. Hey, there's papita por todos, güey. There's papita por todos. Don't, there's enough, bro.
He's speaking. Hey, he's speaking up here, boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Hay para todos, man.
I think we have a lot of California fans, bro, and they're really enjoying tonight's show because you're showing them a little bit of love, right? Because sometimes it's I've had people from Arizona like, hey, bro, I came across your show on YouTube. These are the messages I get. I came across your show on YouTube. I mean, I knew Selena, but I don't know, right? But I just listened to you and I started looking up these artists, and now I'm a Tejano fan now, right? They like Tejano music, but they didn't grow up listening to Tejano music. But because of the show, you know what I mean? Every week we're bringing them new artists.
Somebody asked me to sing a country song.
It was you, Javier. I heard you. You said, I'm going to ask myself, sing a country song.
Check this out.
Dale, Javier.
Real quick. Ready?
Yeah.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You just spend my nights out the ballroom, yeah. Liquor was the only friend of mine. Oh yeah, but you rescued me from reaching for the bottle, yeah, and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm, yeah, as a glass of brandy. Yeah, honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. With the bajo.
Open that bottle.
Damn. With an M3 bajo, homie. Don't get it twisted, bro.
M3, papa.
Dang, bro. You making that thing sound like, I don't know, bro. Last night I slept with it. Just to let you know. I put it next to me. Told my wife, hey, you might a little cold. It's all right because break her in. I got to break her in.
You know,
what I mean?
and this is a beautiful bajo. M3, thank you so much for having it here on Bumper Show. I mean, I'm about to give you a call after the show, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, man. We're gonna take M3's places. I guarantee it. Once again, we're just thankful, Bumper, for the opportunity. Thankful to talk to the people out there from all the United States and then some, bro. I mean, people. This is worldwide. People can be in Japan and watching your stuff, bro. And that's
for sure.
Once again, this is what's beautiful about the platform, and they're able to hear, listen, stream, like whichever group comes on here. So once again, want to give all the honor and glory to God because He makes makes this possible. Want to thank all the sponsors, all the people that are jumping on and leaving comments. Want to thank all the groups for all their hard work, because they come out here, bro. They want to showcase their talent. They want to be out here. They want to make people aware of what they're doing. Man, felicidades, compadre. Felicidades, porque you're making that platform available, and that's not easy to do. And so we've touched a lot of things, bro. Country, we went to English, we did some Hotel California, or somewhat of Hotel California, and we did a variety, conjunto, you know. And I know there's people out there saying, okay, well, what's the Tejano song they're gonna play?
Hey, you want a job next week, bro? When you're co-host?
You're hired.
Hey, you're hired, bro.
Hey,
you're hired. No, I'm glad you said the word, right? Tejano music. Here lately, I've been having a fight with myself. To be quite honest, it's a fight with myself. It's a, I don't know about you, but before I go to bed, and I actually put my phone down and look up and just think to myself, like, whatever. I do my prayers.
Right.
I'm being quite open with you guys. Like, I do my prayers. I pray for my family. But then sometimes I ask myself, like, I go to the show and I was like, man, what's missing? Like, how can we make this bigger and brighter and better? You can ask Eddie. I'll text him in the middle of the night, or I'll call him in the middle of the day. He's probably working, like, God damn, dude's calling me again. But it's just like something that pops in my head. He does the same thing. Like, he'll send me a song, like, check this out or whatever, right? So we kind of do it back and forth. But where I'm going with it is that, I love the word Tejano. To me, the word Tejano means everything.
Exactly.
But where I was going with the argument is, like, we had Los Camaradas on here, del Norte, right? And they jam, bro.
That's bad.
But
I saw it.
They said something that kind of, like, we don't get no calls because of del Norte, right? A lot of Tejano places are not gonna call because they think, oh, del Norte, pues son Mexicanos are there, and it's not a racist thing. It's just like, it's just that style of music.
They're not gonna fit,
right?
They're
not gonna fit the card for the people they're gonna have there. But where I'm going with this argument is that the word Tejano,
right?
I don't really. I'm fighting with the label. Like, what happens if we just got rid of the word, and Tejano for us is just a Tejano, somebody, a Chicano, Mexicano, a Mexican American from Texas, right? Tejano. And Vidal is music. It's music. Put whatever label you want on yourself. It's just music. But at the same time, I love the word Tejano, and I love our culture, and I love that it is our music, right? So what's the wrong answer? There's really no right or wrong answer.
There's
right?
not.
It's just kind of how
it's all on how you view
take it. Yeah.
And being Tejano, you said it means you got to be a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes we create names based on, okay, this is the route I want to take, and this is what I want to do. What's your brand? When it comes to brand, we already know what this is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know it because it's been branded that way. The iPhones, the mics that we use, the bajo that we're using, it's been branded that way. And so, when we brand, you said it there, Vidal is just music. People say, well, what style are you? We're just music. What do you need? You got your live DJ. If you want to play original, I can play original all night. We got plenty of that, But I know you want to hear something that que raspe, ¿me entiendes? Algo que makes you feel good. That's why groups go and play Tragos Amargos. Why? Because they know once you hear the accordion, everybody's throwing gritos.
Gets you in your feelings.
Right. It gets you in your feelings. And they know, hey, I'm going to play Wapango. Why? Because they know that people are going to dance to it. It's not something they're making up on the spot. They're playing a song that's already been proven to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's been done over and over and over. And once again, it's about the music. What feeling are you giving them? What are you bringing to the audience? If you can get them up, to be an opener, I'm going to tell you, is the hardest job. Because you need to get those people lit up before the other group comes on. Or the main act.
Right.
And if you can't do it, club owner's going to know, and the other group's going to know. I mean, let's kind of let's give him some time. We'll call him in a few weeks or a few months, or let him get some.
Some more reps in.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not personal. It's just like, hey, let's try to get something done. Let's try to get an impact, because it's about impacting the crowd.
Yep.
And we've learned that, hey, we have plenty of originals, Bumper. But I look at the crowd and I'm like, I go out there and I'll talk to people. Hey, how you doing? Where you from? Oh, I'm from Dallas. Oh, I'm from San Antonio. I'm from Austin. Yeah, what kind of music you like, man? Oh, me gusta las cumbias. Ay, me gusta las rancheras. Algo, pero junto. Yes, I'm already preparing myself.
Yeah.
When I get on the stage, I already know, okay, I got the talkback mic. They're like, hey, we're starting with Vidal stuff. I said, no, we're starting with this song. They're like, really? I go, yeah, change the plans. Game plan has changed. We're calling audibles right now. That's what I call it. And these guys, they're used to playing with a set list, right? And they're like, we're going to get away from a set. Throw the set list away, papi. And we're not going to go there. You just be ready. In the middle of the song, I'm going to come back to the talk mic. I'm going to tell you, hey, we're going here. And they're like.
Y el Ronnie así con los anteojos, he picks them up. A la madre.
Yes, obviously.
So we're going to play a little Tejano or what?
Yeah, bro. Here we go. One of my favorite tunes, bro. Here we go. Hasta el fin, mi amor, vuelve a estar contigo, porque solo tú es a quien yo quiero. Vuelvo, porque no he encontrado nadie como tú, porque nadie más me supo acariciar de esa manera como lo hacías tú. Y hasta hoy no te he podido olvidar. No he dejado de pensar, de soñar, de ese es porque he decidido envolver. Es que quiero que me quieras como nunca me has querido, que sientas tú conmigo como yo siento contigo. Dame un poquitito más, no te dejaré jamás, mi amor. Vuelvo, porque no he encontrado nadie como tú, porque nadie más me supo acariciar de esa manera como lo hacías tú. Y hasta hoy no te he podido olvidar. No he dejado de pensar, de soñar, de ese es porque he decidido envolver. Es que quiero que me quieras como nunca me has querido, que sientas tú conmigo lo que yo siento contigo. Dame un poquitito más, no te dejaré jamás, mi amor. Es que quiero que me quieras como nunca me has querido, que sientas tú conmigo lo que yo siento contigo. Dame un poquitito más, no te dejaré jamás, mi amor. With an M3 bajo.
Damn, son, that thing sounded clean, bro. The sound sounded so awesome. Well, we did one quick round of the people who helped me do and support Tejano music. Well, this week, being a homeowner, sometimes shit happens, right? And I know the same thing for you guys. Or maybe you're a guy who has this long list of what do they call it? Your wife has you do? Honeydew list, right? But maybe you're like me. Give me a computer, I'm golden. Give me a hammer, we're done, son. Like I'm tapping out, right? And with that being said, I had a leak this week, bro.
Oh shit.
And I called one of my brothers from church, and he actually owns his own business, right? Gino's Home Repair and maintenance. 726-610-5270. 726-610-5270. If you live in San Antonio, in Bernie, New Braunfels, San Marcos, anywhere in this area and you need something fixed, you need a floor put in, you need a door fixed, you need plumbing done, you need sheetrock repair, you need painting, you name it, this guy does it, right? But when you call, you got to make sure that you tell him, hey, man, I saw your number on Bumpers show, and I'm giving you a call, man. 726-610-5270. My boy Eugene, right? But he's cool tonight. He calls himself Gino, right? Gino's Home Repair and Maintenance. The guy does it all, bro. Electric, I mean, that's cool, right? You only call one guy. You don't got to call the electrician. You call one vato, he shows up. Hey, this is what's wrong. He knows it all. He's got all the tools to do the job, and he does a great job, bro.
I love it. You know why?
Why?
Because when you call Vidal, it's the same thing.
And
then
then last but not least, the guy who just loves Tejano music and he's been supporting me. He's a great friend of mine, right? Mr. Andrew Toscano, right? 210-732-6091. That's 210-732-6091. He is an awesome injury attorney. If you've been injured in an automobile accident, you don't know who to call, that's the guy you want to call, man. He will take care of you, and he will get you the biggest chequecito you probably have ever seen in your life. Hit him up, Andrew Toscano, at 210-732-6091. And then for all my friends out there, you have 5 days. And this guy might be very important to a lot of people. Another attorney, right? My homie, my brother, another axe brother, el abogado, Mr. Rene Sarasua, right? Immigration attorney. If you're looking for an immigration attorney, if you own a business and maybe you have some people working for you where life's going to change here in the next few days and they're looking for an immigration attorney, this is the guy you want to call. 210-979-1018. That's 210-979-1018. Rene Sarasua. Give him a call. He's part of the VIA group. He will take care of you. I promise you. Just a great guy. And again, maybe you own a business and maybe you have a bunch of people working for you that, you don't want them to go nowhere. This is the guy you want to call, man.
Yeah. I want to send some shout outs. We're going to do that?
Yeah. We're gonna do it right. Hey, see, dude, never mind. I can't have you next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the part of the show where I shut the hell up and I give the microphone 100% and completely to my guest.
Yes, sir.
And it's your time to give your shout out, your love, your thank yous, anything you want to do. The microphones are yours.
Primeramente, where we're going to be at, right? I think that's important.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to be at the Menudo Bowl in Laredo. That's on the 25th of January.
It's a football game, okay?
No. Pues, I guess it could be Menudo Bowl, way. Menudo Bowl. Festival.
There you go. Flag football's a flag football game, the Menudo Bowl.
I don't know. I'm just going to eat me some menudo.
Maker.
Best menudo makers to come out to Laredo, Texas. And after we're done there, we're driving down to La Feria. We're going to be at Silverado Saloon. Doubleheader on the 25th. It kicks off our cross the country tour, I like to say, because guys, we're going to be in Colorado. We're going to be in Cali. We're going to be in Washington. We're going to be hopefully in some other places, maybe the Midwest somewhere.
Maybe Florida.
Yeah, Lola's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lola. Once again, también a la gente ahí en Rivera, the real Baffin Bay, que siempre está poniendo los bashes. It's outdoors, but man, it's super nice, super quiet, super great place to go to play at and perform. The other one is we're going to be at, where else are we going to be at? Dude, want to send a shout out? I can't forget. KC Hall and Brothers Music. KC Hall and Brothers Music. We're going to put our first barbecue bash cookout in Kingsville, Texas. And I was going to ask you, like, man, maybe we can get Bumper out there. I didn't want to ask on the spot, but
no, you can't. When is it?
Did.
I just did it. I always do that, bro. I say March 21st, bro.
That's the weekend after
after Fiesta or Fiesta, whatever the the fanfare.
that thing. Yeah, got some news coming. Y'all ain't ready. All right, still the mic's yours.
Got you. So once again,
That's a good one.
hey, bro, we love to have you. And then on the flip side, bro, we've been doing lots of work, lots of videos. We're gonna be in Dallas tomorrow. And Fort Worth on Friday. We're also doing Unplugged, so that's coming to, people are like, hey, Randy Rogers can do it, right? So I said, why not? So we've been going places and doing things unplugged. That's also another thing during the week that we're doing. We're going to be in Houston. And then, so once again, we'll make all these announcements, but most importantly, man, the people out there, myself and the guys want to know if you want to be featured in one of Vidal's videos.
Oh, me?
You.
Hombre, vato, nobody will watch it if I'm in the
Hey, bro,
video,
no.
bro.
You didn't even ask what you were going to be doing.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I going to be doing?
Dude, you're going to be the main actor, bro.
Oh shoot.
Is it a love song?
No, bro. It's a rock song. Bro, don't say no.
What's the title first? What's
No,
the title?
we got to talk about that later.
Okay, all right.
We'll talk about that
I'm
later.
in.
You sure?
I'm in.
You heard it here on Bumper Show. Once again, he committed. I didn't tell him the song, but that's, it'll be a good song, bro.
It's all good. As long as I'm gonna wear like all black and a leather jacket, I'm cool.
No, bro. You just gotta dress up how you dress up, bro.
Rodney, hit me in the back. What's wrong with that, dog? Oh, man, I'm down, bro. I'm down. I'm
saludos
down.
a Bosco otra vez, la gente de Califas, William, Ruben Campos in Dallas, Fort Worth, our friend Cesar ahí in Fort Worth también. Toda la gente de Grand Prairie, San Antonio, Austin, surrounding areas in Kingsville. I mean, guys, thank you so much for your love and support, and we hope and real soon to be in your area, whether it's in New York or in Maine or Chicago. Chicago got some good pizza, bro.
Heck yeah.
Oh, look at Eddie. He's already bobbing his head.
Yeah,
he's from Chi-Town, bro. He's already like...
Oh, shit.
I had to say that. So,
he gave you money before we started the show, right?
Yes, hey, bro. Thank you so much for the platform. Most importantly, support the music, share the music, like the music, lift people up when you can, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you.
For sure, man.
Danny?
All right. First of all, I want to give thanks to our Heavenly Father, man, for getting us here safely. We know we had my brother Javier coming from the valley and then picking us up there in Kingsville and coming in chingas. We're coming. All you hear, hey, get off the phone. Hombre, dando las gracias a Dios que we got here safely and pray that we get home safely. Yeah, all the listeners, I want to thank you, man, for always keeping your doors open for Grupo Vidal. It means a lot to us, man. You got a special place in our heart. We want you to know that, along with everything that we do, all our styles, going back from our family where it started to with our pops, man. You know that we take a lot of pride, man, because Conjunto Bernal is from Kingsville, was from Kingsville, it's still alive, and we just we keep it going, man. And más que nada, our brother Rudy that started the group, man. Our brother Rudy Vidal, he was the reason why we're here, doing music, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had Vidal, what we have today, So what do you want to say, Javi?
I think we forgot to, most importantly, to thank the guys in the group.
Yeah, the guys in the band.
Because if they weren't there, we'd just be an a cappella band.
Because that's how we did it there with on tour with Selena's. That's how you did. Yeah, we just sing out. You got a bunch of peludos just looking at you like, hey, we're Selena, and you got Vidal singing. Hey, we're singing We Belong Together, dude, to a bunch of peludos that are right in front of you, like, no. But you know what? Those are all things, memories that we have, dude. Especially with our brother Rudy and the guys in the band. You got John Resendes, you got Jason Macias, you got Luis Salinas, you got ¿qué más? Gabriel Mata, am I leaving anybody out of it? Danny Cantu.
Javier Vidal.
We're here. These guys right here, my brothers right here. Without them, it's rough to go bump, but ¿Qué quieres decir?
No, go ahead. We have to go, and you were
Cut
saying.
me off, dude.
I'm sorry. It's because I had an idea.
Dale.
We're taking over the show.
Pinche fighter, quita brother.
Dale.
So, Bumper, you ready to be part of the quartet, or what?
Oh, shoot. Come on, Bump.
After Ronnie talks.
Okay.
So,
Ronnie,
thank you guys. Once again, thank you guys for listening in and staying tuned. There's a lot of people on, man. Muchas gracias. We didn't do it like Where's Frank, pero it's pretty close.
You know what? Saludos a Frank también. You brought the drinks. And
thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank, for all the support. Appreciate it, man.
And before I forget, Vidal came bearing gifts. Ronnie, I haven't forgot about you. You're going to talk too.
Okay.
They came bearing gifts. We got a bunch of caps to give away. But here's the thing. Like, I don't want to end the show with like doing some things, but we have some caps. So what me and Eddie are going to do is anybody who shares the live, I'm going to go through the shares tomorrow. Anybody that shares the live, if you get a direct message from Bumper Gomez, make sure you answer it because you shared it. I'm going to need your address, right, to get these caps sent out to you. Donated by Vidal. I mean, you got a pink one for all you macho guys out there for the machismos.
Real men wear pink, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. You know? That's a Cali hat right there, bro. You sell out in Cali these right here. But we have all these caps, you know? But don't look at the white one because the white one's already taken. Just to let you guys know, right? The white one's already taken. So to get one of these caps, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, right, is share the live.
Share it.
Just share it. But here, if you want extra points to get drawn out, because it's easy to just hit share. It's easy. Ronnie, I haven't forgot about you. Right? It's easy to hit share. But look, share it. But when you share it, I need a little comment. I need, hey, man, check out the show. Check out Grupo Vidal. I've never heard a group with something. At least one sentence added to the share. And me and Eddie will go through. We'll direct message you, and we'll get you these caps, man. How about that? Is that cool or what, Javier?
Yeah.
We're good?
That works.
So, Ronnie.
All right.
What's up, dog?
Okay. My turn. You know what? I want to thank you, especially your show, you guys, for letting us come on here and just present to the people what we do, you know. I'm thankful for my brothers to letting me be a part of this. You know, what would I be doing if I wasn't? Probably be home asleep. But it's all good. Thanks to everyone who's on listening. Thank you for all the comments, everything. Just thank you. God bless everyone.
That's what I'm talking
Shout
about.
out to Rene Canales and Jesse Rios, man, for supporting Grupo Vidal. Thank you.
Cesar Alacon.
Yeah, Camilo Perez.
These guys, as soon as we go off live, they're going to be like, dude, we forgot. All the bands are, hey, bro, you didn't say hi to what's his name? You didn't say hi to, right? Before I forget, Sunflowers and Suavecito, the morning show on the Hot Tejano. Shout out to them, the Tio and the Tia. They're always tuning in to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Make sure you guys check them out in the morning on the Hot Tejano app. It's a cool morning show, man. Check them out. They're pretty funny, man.
You ready?
Well, I want to leave you guys with this. Tonight for me was just absolutely amazing. It just goes to show you time and time again how we talk on the show that Tejano musicians are some of the most talented musicians in the world. They're so diversified. They can play anything and everything. And it's different when you bring another person into Tejano. A lot of them can't play Tejano because it's different. It's so different, right? Mm-hmm. But Tejano artists can really go out there and they can hold their own, right? And a lot of other music. But tonight for me was something real special, man, just because of the diversity. And the fact that Vidal plays all the music that just I hold near and dear to my heart. And again, 2025, help us out, man. Help out Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, me and Eddie. Go out there and put your kids in front of the TV on Wednesday nights. Show them our music. Show them our culture. If there's an event that you can take them to that kids can go to, take them with you and show them. Take away their phones if you have to. Piss them off. It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah.
Right? You just never know, man. You never know. Put the music in front of them, right? That's the only way we're going to continue to be relevant, and our culture's going to continue to thrive, man. So, again, like I said, there's so many things coming your way for Tejano music. January is going to be full of surprises. Next week, we have the kickoff, the Caballero cook-off, rodeo barbecue cook-off start off. We're going to have a bunch of country artists, Tejano artists. I can't wait to be with those guys next week. And next week, we're going to switch it up, man. We're going to have a little Texas country here, and you never know who might show up. Just got to tune in, right? So I hope you guys had a wonderful evening tonight here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. And if you'd never heard of Vidal, well, now you know Vidal, right? So as soon as we're done, make sure you go to wherever you go, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you crazy Google, Android phone users go for your music, go and grab Vidal. Download it all. Hit all this shit, all of it. Download it, right? Those of you that travel, if you don't forget, when you get on the plane, sometimes the music that you think you have, you can't play it because you haven't downloaded it. You just have the skinny version of it on your phone, right? You need actual Wi-Fi to hear it. But if you download it, it saves to your phone. So make sure you guys go and do that. Show them some love. Vanessa Salinas Sanchez. You know the Sanchez girls are watching, and they watch every Wednesday. Bumper Gomez and Eddie Hernandez. Thank you, Vanessa Salinas Sanchez, and a big hug to Fela, Vanessa, all our family that has become our family in Milwaukee from the Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta. They tune in every single week, and we work together. We work really hard trying to bring some great groups to the Midwest for the Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, especially on YouTube. Make sure you hit the bell so when we go live, you guys know that we're live. And the fact that you guys spend your Wednesday evenings with us means the world to us. 2025, we got a lot coming your way, and I'm going to shut up. Thank you, and we're going to leave you with the homies from Kingsville, Texas, Vidal.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Shoo-doo,
shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo. In the still of the night, I am shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, held you tight, shoo-be-doo, oh, I love you. Still of the night, I remember that night in Mary, when the stars were bright up above. I remember, and I pray to keep your praise. Just love so before the light on me again with all of your might in the still of the night, in the still of the night. Thank you.
Gracias.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful week. Stay warm wherever you might find us. Remember, Vidal, download their music. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. For me and Eddie, Vidal, peace.
God bless.
hacer para que me perdones? Nuevamente tu amigo quiero ser. Nunca imaginé que tu amistad perdería al expresarte el amor que por ti yo sentía. Tal vez fue mi error, confundí tu ternura, despertando en mi vida una ilusión. Mi secreto será que te sigo queriendo. Prefiero tu amistad a que seas un recuerdo. Perdóname, déjame ser aquel a quien cuentes todos tus secretos, tu amigo fiel. Ya lo entendí, que no eres para mí. Olvida todo, yo sé que perdí